Hi, in this video, we are going to show you how to create a master layout using our layout editor. First of all, log into your Screenplify account. After you log in, you can either create a new layout, or you can manage a layout you have already created. For this video, I will create a new layout. Now, you are in the layout editor. First of all, rename the title of the layout. I called it Master Layout. I want my layout to be landscape. Let us add components to the layout. I add an image, slider, marquee, and clock. You also can add other components you want into the layout. Now I want to add permission on the component to the child layout. Click on one of the components you want to share the permission, and click on the Settings button. Search for Child Permission, and enable the permission for child layout. Use the same steps to other components you want to give permission to edit. Let us put some images to see what is different between the master layout and child layout. Click on Manage on the component. Fill the title, start date, and end date. Then choose your image. Click on Save Changes, then close and reload. Click on Manage of the slider. Let's delete the default image on the slider, then click on Add Media. Fill in the title, start date, and end date. Then choose your images. After adding the images on the slider, we have 3 option buttons on each image. Click on the Pin button on the image you want to stay in the child layout. Pin means this image can't be removed or edited from the child layout. And the image that unpinned will not be able to remove or edit it, but will able to change the structure. If you pin the image, the pin icon will be shown on the right corner of the layout. Close and reload the slider. Before closing the layout, remember to save the layout. Click on Back to Listing. On the layout listing page, I want to create a child layout. You need to click on the More button on the layout, and choose Create Link. You can see here that you are in the child listing view of the master layout. You can change the title of your layout. Okay, next, we will manage this child layout with click on the Manage button. On child layout, I cannot edit the components that haven't got permission from the master layout. I also cannot add any components. Let us put an image to the components that have permission in the child layout. Fill in the title, start date, and end date. Then choose your image. Click Save Change and close and reload. Now, I will manage the slider. I see the images that I add to the master layout. In the child layout, I cannot remove and edit the images that master layout adds. Click on the Add Media button. Fill in the title, start date, and end date. Choose the images and click on the Select button. After that, click on Save Changes. From the images that I added, I have options to edit and remove. For the image that didn't pin on the master layout, I cannot edit on child layout, but I can drag for structure. We don't need to save the layout. You can click on the Back button on the left corner to go back to the child layout listing page. If you want to add more child layouts, you can click on Create Child Layout. Do the same steps to edit the child layout. I will quickly run through for the second layout. Okay, let's go back to the layout listing page. Click on Layouts. To differentiate master layout and layout, master layout has additional icons in the thumbnails, and a link icon on the Options button. Now, I want to set a schedule for the layout. On the layout listing page, click on the schedule of the master layout. Choose your dates or days, then Save Schedule. Here you can choose which layout you want to save the schedule. Select the layout, and click on Save Changes. Click on the Back to Listing page. You are done creating master and child layouts. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or feedback, please do get in touch with us.